Hey traders, John Howell here. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about and give you a long-term view on the stock market and what it's telling us right now. Guys, do not place a trade based on what this video is telling you. Trading is risky, can cause substantial financial loss. Past performance does not equal future performance. Guys, first link in the description, learn the 7 steps for you to become a good trader that you need to master. Let's get straight into this video right now, guys. One thing that that's so important to understand is, or one thing that's really important to just when looking at the markets is really just identifying those weekly charts and what's really going on right now. So if I look at this weekly chart, and let me bring this weekly chart up here a bit more, what is this Dow Jones chart telling us right now? Well, as you can see, right, any significant pullback that we've actually had, we've had a low, we've had a higher low, then we've had a low here, an equal low, then we had a slight higher low. So if the market does actually hold up here, and when this actually creates another higher low, we're probably going to run back up here and break up to new highs. Now that could still happen, right? Because this could just be a normal correction in a bull market. And before we go, we've seen plenty of corrections happen over the years, haven't we? Before the markets actually continue up. But as you can see, right, what is my moving average doing, right? It's actually very bullish, isn't it? Starting to slow a little bit. I mean, it's starting to curve over a little bit, starting to slow a little bit, but it's not weak, is it? We're definitely not changing tune here. We're definitely not getting a weak movement here. So this is a 52 moving average. But what's the most important part is the actual market itself. Let's actually go look at the S&P 500. So the S&P 500, what is that? The S&P 500 is the same thing, right? Higher low. Higher low. The market ran up, wasn't clear higher low through there. So this market could actually be creating, this market could also create and some sort of significant higher low through here. I'm not saying the market is going to that, guys. Obviously we need to flow with the market. But right now this could be just some sort of healthy correction in this big bull market before this market continues up. And the same for the Nasdaq as well too. All right, the Nasdaq has actually been going up for quite some time. And if I just open this chart up once more and just squeeze my chart up once again so you can get a much clearer picture of it. Look what this market was, look at this Nasdaq this entire time. What has this market done? As you can see here, right? If you look at the market as flows, as in, you know, big flows in the market, what has the market done here? Ran up, higher low, higher low. Remember, I'm looking at the significant ones, not just the little ones, but the significant ones. The market runs up, creates a higher low, double top, double bottom, then creates a higher low, then creates a higher low. Then this whole big move was one big up move, wasn't it? Really, it was one really big up move. And then it came down and made a low. Then it ran up, made a high. Then it actually came down, made a higher low. And now it ran up, and now it is where it is right now. So if you look at this here, right, without any judgment on this market, what is this market telling you? That the market is still in a very big upward trend, that this could be just some sort of healthy correction like we've seen here, and also here as well too. So don't be so quick to say this is the top in the market, and don't be so quick to say that this market could crash. I know, or are we at the top of the market right now? There is nothing here long term to say that. And please don't think the market's going to do this in one day, okay? Because that's not how the market works. It takes time for a bear market. Remember, a overall bear market, an overall stock market crash, a crash in the markets takes 12 months, not even 1 or 2 months. Remember that, guys, okay? Remember, it takes time for things to unfold. So don't be fearful. Don't be worried about the markets. The market's still going to be here. Just focus on trading well and you'll do well in the markets, okay? So focus on this right now. And the thing is, the thing that I look at when I'm looking at the markets is that when I'm looking at this, I know that if the market starts breaking below this, say this significant low through here, and the market does do that, guess what? Then that's a complete change in trend. And now we have, as you can see, well, that major long-term trend line is actually coming into where we are at right now, aren't we? If we actually do that once again, and let me just draw this trend line from here to here, well, there you go right now, right? So we're getting to that point right now. Let me just do this here, right? We're getting to that point right now. There it is through there. So somewhere through there, we're getting very close to that point right now where this market's actually likely to hold through here if the Nasdaq does actually hold through there, as you can see. So we're getting to this point right now. And so therefore, this actually could be some sort of healthy correction, healthy just drop. And same for the Dow as well too, right? The Dow's actually just come back down. What has the Dow done? It's just come back down to this long-term trend line. And now we're actually at this long-term trend line right now. So this actually could be just some sort of bounce. So don't be so freaked out. Don't be listening to bullshit out there that this is the top of the market. It could be, right? 5% chance, guys. This is a 5% chance that this is the overall top of the market. There's nothing here to tell us that this market is rolling over just yet. Okay, so don't be fearful. Don't be worried about the stock market crashing and the market going down and you missing out on a major profit. So you better get in now before it drops. Please don't do that. Focus on what market's telling you. The market is continuing to step up. The market hasn't changed trend. It's just had a healthy correction. Every single time it's happened, we've had a big rally up. But if we do start to, like for example, the Dow Jones, if we do start to break that low through there, and let me just show that value there is 2,300, that major low through there, that's when you can start to say, okay, now maybe potentially we have a topping pattern. We create a major lower low, and then what would we be looking for? We need a lower high, and then a rolling over from that as well too. Okay, so short-term daily chart, we're getting a pullback and correction here, but long-term, the long-term trends are still very, very, very bullish. And as you can see, right, just using simple charts. Now, I do use my candlestick charts, as you can see here, but sometimes when just using the blank charts, just gives you a much, much clearer view on that. After being mentored by 4 different 7-figure traders, I've realized they all have some things in common that actually help them do really, really well in the markets. So I'm actually putting on a free training where I'm going to walk you through the 7 simple but powerful universal laws to becoming a consistent profitable trader while achieving a very high success rate without spending 13 years trying to figure it all out. Plus, I'm going to walk you through the absolute details of my #1 trading system that I trade every single day. The very first link in the description, click on that and you'll be able to go check it all out and be able to go see this free training, and I'm going to walk you through every single detail of these 7 universal laws so you too can start to have the odds on your side. So go do that right now and I'll see you on the next page.